Good morning to all of you who are here. I'm very pleased that you were able to come at such short notice. But it is indeed very important for us, and I believe that the occasion warrants this opportunity and what we are doing here this morning. It is with a great sense of pride and appreciation of the moment in time that I congratulate the Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Attorney General Honourable Parry and the Federal Parliament for yesterday, the 25th of November, for giving consideration to this bill, the income to amend, sorry, let me say it again, income to amend, let me get it right, Income Tax Amendment Bill 2010. Now, the bill in itself may seem insignificant, but I want to say to you that it is a historic occasion, and when I give you the background, you'll appreciate how important it is to all of us. It is the most single act of constitution and administration since 1983, and it's a landmark in the process of devolution. It has historic significance as well because it deals with the matter of the collection of taxes on the island of Nevis. This matter has been a sore point for many years, perhaps since 1983. Many comments have been passed over the years, and many persons have said different things. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, this is one of the reasons why there was a move for secession on the island of Nevis in 1998. Of course, the first reason given had to do with financial services, but in the end, the substantial argument was over taxes. And I remember the former legal advisor under the previous administration stating that at least 40% of the taxes from cable and wireless should come to Nevis. There were many, many persons who indicated that the money that should have been collected in Nevis should be paid in Nevis and be paid into the Nevis treasury. Now, we have been able to achieve this, and we have been able to achieve it without any rancor, without any secession, without any name calling, without any radio programs. We have been able to achieve it through mature negotiation. And I believe it is a credit to the Nevis Island administration and a credit to the Prime Minister and the Attorney General. I believe that it was important that we had Honourable Parry as the Attorney General, because while his loyalty must be to the government, the federal government, at the same time he ran in the federal election for the Nevis Reformation Party, and he would have been aware of the priorities that we had for ourselves as part of the federal government. And so he was able to shepherd this bill through the federal parliament. And I want to publicly congratulate him for a great performance. When you add this to his performance with the restoration of the Four Seasons Hotel, in that he was able to send one of his legal people all the way to Delaware to represent the people of Nevis in a case which, if that case had been lost, the hotel could have been closed. We are really proud of him this morning. And I want the whole of Nevis, every man, woman and child, to understand what has been achieved, not only by the government of Nevis, not only by the assistance of the federal government along with the Prime Minister, but with this Attorney General who hails from Nevis, but who is the Attorney General of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I must say that I would like to comment too that I do feel a sense of occasion, and I hope all of us do feel a sense of occasion. But it is more than that, because it's an indication that we are leveling the playing field. No longer people need to feel unequal. Their government, the Nevis Island government, is able to sit at any table, at the federal table with the federal government, and discuss across the board and be heard, and that we can reason together and we can come to a sensible conclusion. When you look around the world today, even as the struggle takes place between the Palestinians and the Israelis, negotiations are taking place.
Dialogue.
Even now, as there are difficulties in trade between China and the United States of America, discussions are taking place. The country of Ireland has its many, many challenges, and people are discussing whether the euro will survive or not. But even now, the Europeans are going to the rescue of Ireland to save it. And this is what is happening in the world, and has always happened in the world. Wars have never solved anything. It always ends at the negotiation table, and the Nevis Island administration has demonstrated that it has the capability, it has the gumption and the courage to negotiate, and negotiate successfully for the island of Nevis. I want to say this morning that it is not only about the bill, the amendment bill, the income tax amendment bill, but there's a long history of this party, this Nevis Reformation Party, of doing things like this. It was the party that brought the first government to the island of Nevis. And we want to establish here now that there are not two parties with the name the Nevis Reformation Party. There's one party. Generations come and generations go, but there's one party. And nobody is going to change that. The philosophy of the party continues. The feeling, what it stands for, continues. And so we are proud to associate ourselves with the first government. We are proud to associate ourselves being the first to bring full secondary education in the OECS to its citizens. We are proud to associate ourselves with a complete land reform program which was equal to none in the OECS islands. We ourselves in this term can point to our own achievements. Maybe our achievements do not rise to the level of bringing a government. I am not sure that any other administration will be able to make that claim or get that credit. But we are pleased that we were the first in the OECS to bring wind power to the OECS countries. We are proud that we were among the first to tap into certain areas in the earth. I don't want to call them crevices, but where water is trapped for millions of years. We were the first to tap into those areas and get a new source of water that is the best quality water that we ever had on the island of Nevis. And we are proud to associate ourselves with not only the reopening of the Four Seasons Hotel, but ensuring that the name Four Seasons remains on the island of Nevis, the Four Seasons brand, and ensuring that the hotel is reopened before the end of 2010, and to be proud that we were able to reach our tentacles as far as Delaware in the United States of America, in the court there, to ensure that the Four Seasons is reopened on time. Only the advent of geothermal can match these achievements. And so, I will say to the people of Nevis that we are not only proud of what we have done, but we look forward to continue to do things that are not only original, but which goes down to impacting every child, every boy, every girl in our community. We look forward to seeing the expansion of tourism in the form of the Aman Hotel and in the form of a shopping center downtown Charlestown.